Prince Harry faces angry backlash for releasing a highly sensitive book in the Queen's special year and during a royal rift. The Duke of Sussex will later this year release a memoir which its published has described as intimate and heartfelt. Much criticism has been sounded over the timing of the release, alongside celebrations for the Queen's Platinum Jubilee. Royal expert Richard Fitzwilliams said the coinciding of these events will help Prince Harry in terms of publicity but could hurt his grandmother and wider family at such a special time. He told Express.co.uk, "The memoir is likely to be serialised and there will be worldwide interest in it. Its publication in the year of the Platinum Jubilee will probably ensure it extra sales. The publicity surrounding its launch, while there is still a royal rift, is surely not the way to commemorate a year without precedent in an institution which goes back for over 1,000 years." In the book, Prince Harry will, according to Penguin Random House, share, for the very first time, the definitive account of the experiences, adventures, losses, and life lessons that have helped shape him. Mr. Fitzwilliams stressed there is enormous speculation over what exactly might appear in the book. But he highlighted certain themes that could be particularly problematic for the royal family. He said, although its contents currently remain private, it is likely to contain highly sensitive material. How, for example, will it deal with Camilla and the controversies that surround her? A friend of the prince recently told the Mirror Harry's true feelings towards his father's second wife will be revealed in his memoir, which promises to shake the monarchy to the core. What could be considered a warning sign was issued earlier this month upon the announcement Camilla would become queen consort rather than princess consort when her husband ascends to the throne. Making 70 years as queen, Her Majesty said, "When, in the fullness of time, my son Charles becomes king, I know you will give him and his wife Camilla the same support that you have given me, and it is my sincere wish that, when that time comes, Camilla will be known as queen consort as she continues her own loyal service." A silence was noticed from the other side of the pond, Mr. Fitzwilliams said, despite Prince Harry talking movingly about other causes in the same week. The royal expert added, "We must hope that Prince Harry and Meghan Markle sent best wishes privately." Prince Harry is following in his wife's footsteps and adding author to his growing list of post-royal job descriptions. But unlike Meghan Markle, the Duke of Sussex's book won't be a made-up story for children. It'll be a memoir spanning his entire life, from his unique experience of growing up in the British royal family, to leaving the UK and Buckingham Palace, behind for sunny LA. The unexpected news was announced in a statement yesterday, which explained Prince Harry's memoir would detail the definitive account of the experiences, adventures, losses, and life lessons that have helped shape him. It also revealed the prince has been working on the project in secret for almost a year and that the book, which will be published by Penguin Random House, is set for a late 2022 release. Proceeds from book sales will be donated to charity. Following the announcement, many speculated about how Harry's family, including his grandmother, Queen Elizabeth II, his father, Prince Charles, and his brother, Prince William, would feel about the memoir's release, given how apolitical and silent the royal family has typically been in the past about life inside the palace walls. According to sources, the royals were given a heads-up about the project before the public statement, but they were only alerted to it by Harry very recently. Similar to when he and Markle did an interview with Oprah Winfrey recently, the Duke doesn't need permission from the family to go ahead with the book. The memoir will reportedly cover everything that has impacted Prince Harry's life and will be a definitive account of the experiences, adventures, losses and life lessons that have helped shape him. This will include being in the public eye, his dedication to service, his time in the military in Afghanistan, and his recent roles as husband to Meghan Markle, father to Archie and Lilibet Mountbatten Windsor. It will likely also detail the immense grief and heartbreak he suffered as a 12-year-old boy when his mother, Princess Diana, died. "I'm writing this not as the prince I was born but as the man I have become," Harry wrote in a statement. "I've worn many hats over the years, both literally and figuratively, and my hope is that in telling my story, the highs and lows, the mistakes, the lessons learned, I can help show that no matter where we come from, we have more in common than we think. I'm deeply grateful for the opportunity to share what I've learned over the course of my life so far and excited for people to read a first-hand account of my life that's accurate and wholly truthful." The publishers added, in an intimate and heartfelt memoir from one of the most fascinating and influential global figures of our time, Prince Harry will share, for the very first time, the definitive account of the experiences, adventures, losses and life lessons that have helped shape him.